Alright guys, welcome back. Part 2, San Diego to Oakland. Let's get back in the cockpit and finish this flight up. We are roughly around 40 miles out of our top of descent, I believe. So we will, like I said, we'll jump back in the cockpit here, take it off pause. Hopefully the simulator does not crash. And finish this flight up. Some music on here for the final leg of the flight. Alright, so we are about 20 miles outside of our top of descent here. There's some scattered clouds. Otherwise, should be a nice approach into Oakland. See if the weather changes on our little break we had here between part 1 and 2. Looking about the same. Zoom out here, you can see our approach here. Let's take a look down at our FMC. Check our legs here. And everything. I love these waypoints on this approach. So our waypoints here. Let me zoom in on this so you guys can see this really good. All right. So the waypoints are my jaw, schism, my rib, my hip, my knee, my shin, fix me, my calf. Big PD, I don't know what that is. Big PD, am I saying that wrong? Whatever. Franny, my toe, and to the runway. It's pretty good. I like that. While we're down here, let me take a look at our progress. So, arriving 2052, what's our time right now? 2015, arriving 2052, so what is that, 35 minutes or so, roundabout. And since I did pause here, it gave me a little hiccup. Let's go back to the legs here, keep an eyeball on that. Alright, wings are still on the plane. Get ready for this descent here. They're coming up to it very, very quick. As a matter of fact, that's what the alert was for. So we're supposed to be going down at 22,000, or flight level 220. We'll go ahead and I'm just going to bring it all the way down. Let's see here. What's our What's our initial approaches here? Right around 5,000. We'll go to 5,000. So I'm spinning this over here. Got a button on my keyboard. Not my keyboard, my joystick. Nice. Slow down here a little bit. Let's go 550 or 5,000. We'll go to 5,000. Do a quick reset right there. It should start our descent. And there we go. As my simulator catches up. There we go. It started our descent here. A little bit late, just past the top of the descent. Too busy looking around. Alright, so top of descent is done. We get a little bit of a decel coming here. We'll go down to 180. Won't be using any spoilers there, just let the plane slow itself down. Usually they're gradual enough so that you don't have to use a lot of spoiler, or at all. Sometimes it'll say drag required, you know. And then let's see, reset MCP altitude, because I missed our top of descent, so just clear that out. And drag required, see, as I speak, there we go. But that's just because we just hit our new speed right there, and it's actually, we're actually holding right here. What is it, 266? It's looking for, I don't know, it's looking for something. Clear that out, we don't need drag right now. We are at 0.66 right now, so plenty of time to descend down. Alright, we'll take a look outside here, and then I'm going to take one quick break, just grab another bottle of water, and we'll do this approach finally into Oakland. Let's see, what's a good view here? The valley, boring. Boring valley. How about that? I like that with the sun in the background. Alright, we'll stay right there. I'll grab my water, be right back in about a minute or two. Alright, my water. I'm all set for the approach. Let's see where we are at. About I'm gonna say like 28 minutes or so out, we will be landing. Yeah, so just for the fun of it here, let's pull up our checklist. Checklist, let's see, climb, after climb, descent. That's where we're at. Altitude selected, yep, we got it. Engine start switches to continuous, we got them on auto. I guess we can do that. We'll follow the checklist. Over to continuous. Done. Passing 10,000, landing lights on. So we're hold right there for now on the checklist. I think my ortho here is all, let me double check, 16 zoom level. When you run the Ortho4XP utility, pick the zoom level. I think I did 16 throughout this area, which is, excuse me, pretty high. Decent zoom level without eating up the hard drive too much. Try to do 16 most of the spots, and then some of the larger airports like around Oakland and San Francisco, I do a custom little square around those. With a little bit higher, I do 17 or 18, just so that you know, you're coming in on the approach, it looks a little bit better. And then like out in the desert, I did a whole swath from like Albuquerque towards Phoenix. That's actually at like 14 I did it. because it's just all desert, so you're never going to be flying down low around it, you know. At least I won't be. So this is nice. Look at this. This looks so nice. Let's set our altimeter setting here. Let's get our altimeter setting. I'm gonna go get our approach plate up. What are we doing? We are doing the RNAV runway 30. I'm pulling that up on my other screen. ATIS is going to be 133.775. So come back down here. 133.775. 775. 133.775. See if we start picking that up.
International Information X-RAAS.
And we are, except I can't hear it.
Wind light and variable. Visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 1,500 view. 20,000 view. Temperature 12. Dew point 8. Altimeter 3017.
3017. Alright.
3028 right.
I'm going to manage my volumes here with like 3 different things. 3017, so let's go ahead and set that. 3017. And we'll come over here and set the auto, or the co-pilots also. 3017.
Information X-RAAS. 1900 Zulu weather. Wind light and variable.
Good.
More than 10. Sky
get rid of the ATIS.
1,500.
It's not talking to us the whole time. And coming through at 12,000 feet. Final approach course is going to be 296. So let's go ahead and set that on here. 296. Perfect. And like I said, here it's asking for drag, but just let the plane slow down by itself without any spoilers. And we're almost at 10,000 feet, so let's go ahead and put our landing lights on. And I'm only going to put down the wing lights. Put that on. Go to next. Airspeed adjust. This is the approach procedure, so let's just review this. So airspeed's going to get adjusted. We're going to do that over here once we actually get on the approach. Nav 8 frequencies, we're on the RNAV, we're good. Altimeter set, we're already good there. It won't let me check it off. You got to go down the list. V-card speed bug set, I'm not doing any of that. I don't even know how to do it. Position lights, strobe, and steady. We'll do that. Just kind of going ahead here. Landing procedures, flaps, brakes, auto brakes. Or I should say flaps, spoilers, auto brake, landing gear down. Alright, so let's go back here. We're still on our descent. And we got all this stuff done. Yes. And yes. Nice approach over the mountains here in Northern California. Take a look outside. It looks pretty. Alright, we'll get rid of the that. We got it memorized pretty much. Alright, so at my shin, let's take a look at this approach. At my shin, 6,200 now. We went all the way down to 5,000 at my calf. And then Franny 2,700, so probably going to set that. Right now it's wanting us to hold at 6,200. Or not hold, but that's our next assigned altitude. And really my toe is 2,000, so that's kind of what we're going to set for our final final altitude here, 2,000. And you can see it's holding us at our speed here, or speed, sorry, at our altitude, right? 6,200. That's where it's going to hold us here. It doesn't want us descending below that, obviously. With the mountains right there, I don't think we'd want to descend below that. Alright, so we're about 30 miles out, roughly 20 here. Yeah, actually even closer, almost 20 miles out. So let's get set up for our approach here. We'll get our auto brakes on. It's a big long runway, just one's fine. Landing lights on. Seatbelt signs on. And them off. I'm going to turn up the airplane volume just a little bit for the approach. Alright, seatbelt signs are on. Everything else up here is set. That's set. We're going to start dropping some flaps here. Pretty close. What's that? That's 20 miles. That's 10. Yeah, we're roughly about 20 miles out right now. Get my point of view set here. Start zooming in for this approach. Alright, get my throttle set, meaning my throttle quadrant here. I don't think we're going to be using the speed brakes here, but I won't set them quite yet. Once we get to our, what is that, big PD, we'll start dropping some flaps in here. So, we're now descending to 2,000 feet. Alright, just coming up to Big P, we'll go to 5 on the flaps. You can see San Jose off to our left there. We'll use some speed brakes here to get ourselves slowed down here. And so we've already got the approach coming in, so I'm going to go ahead and click approach. I'm going to go to 15 on the flaps right now. Turning on our final course here. Really getting slowed down. We're about guessing 15 out, something like that. I could look down, but alright, spoilers down. We'll just coast to our speed there. Currently pegged at looks like 138, 139. Alright, we're done slowing down, so spoilers are armed. Auto braking is armed. Just waiting on the landing gear once we get a little closer. Put our strobes on. Looking at the runway in sight, dead ahead. Not getting any sort of DME RNAV data here, so I'm just kind of eyeballing it. About 10 miles out right now. Airport's right there. Just coming up to our 10 nautical mile DME. We're 5 nautical miles out of Mito. And that'll put us at 5. That's when we'll drop the gear. So, first time flying into Oakland, by the way. So, you learn as you go here sometimes. And it looks like we're going down to 2,000 feet, so we're below the glide slope, which is just starting to inch back down. So we've captured our localizer with their approach here, but still waiting for the glide slope to come in. Inching its way down here as we're also coming down at 2,000. We are at our approach speed, nice and slow. Could have probably kept that up a little bit. And here we go. We're starting to get our DME localizer VNAV glide slope coming in. Mito, 2.2 nautical miles to Mito. That should put us out just about, like I said, roughly 5 nautical miles from touchdown. Let's see, what do we want for music here? We're going to play the music right through. What are we playing here? There we go, some landing music. Alright, single channel. Let's get back in the plane and land this thing geared down. Go to 30 degrees of flaps. Landing light is on, flaps down, gear coming down. And we've switched over to our speed hold. Alright, 3 green on the gear. Flaps are at 30. I'm going to go ahead and take over the throttle myself. Still no DME data, but 5.2 out from the runway here. No data coming in there. Not sure if it would give us the distance when we're doing a RNAV approach. And switch this. Oh, we should have switched that over to approach anyway. It's a little cockeyed. Get that going back. Not sure why it's off. Oh well. Disregard that. Speed back up a little bit. Whoa, what is that? Anomaly there. There we go. Stay right around 140 for the approach, and I think we are all set. Our distance again there for the if it's giving us ILS info or not. Right here. Just looking at the DME, I can it was giving us the distance to the actual runway at one point. Probably something hokey I did. Who knows?
Approaching 30.
Got it. 30, 620 feet. Hopefully no low-level wind shifts here. 500 feet. We are landing. Final check. Gear, flaps, brakes, spoilers armed. Alright, my airplane, autopilot's off. Well, or disengaged.
200.
Slowing down a little bit too much.
100.
See if I can make this a nice greaser.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Floaty. Trying to grease it too much.
Long landing. 8,000 feet remaining.
Alright, thrust reversers on. Thrust reversers off. Spoilers down. Flaps up. Manual braking. Alright, a little bit of a long landing there. Putzing around too much in the cockpit today. Take this terminal, or turn off, and head for the terminal in Oakland, California. Maybe if I didn't have that long landing, I would have made it to that other turnoff a little bit closer to the ramp and terminal. Landing light off, taxi light on, strobe lights off. And get everything cleaned up inside the cockpit here as we taxi to the terminal. Turn the noise down a little bit. We'll get to the terminal and do a replay. I have a bad habit of not being on the center line. Not sure why. But in real life, I do the same thing. Back when I was working on my private pilot's license, my instructor was constantly yelling at me. I would be consistently 3 feet to the left of the center line at landing. Yeah, let's take this one right here. Oop, too tight there. We are on the ground, 1957, so not bad. I was thinking about 20 minutes, so my guesstimate was pretty decent here. Alright, let's not get too fast here. Terminal is way the hell down there. You know what? We're just going to park it right over here. Too much taxiing. Oh, okay, well, we'll do the terminal. What the heck? Why not? This is a short video anyway. Part 2 here. We're only like 35 minutes in, so we'll go all the way to terminal here. First spot we can get here, see if we can beat that fuel truck. And let's see, where's the line? Oh, the line's way out here. Alright, gonna park a little cockeyed here, hopefully not too bad. Hopefully we don't tear up the nose here with the boarding gate. Alright, right there is good. Parking brake on. We'll go through a little bit of a shutdown. What the heck? Why not? And let's see, do we got brown power yet? No, we do not. Forgot to turn on the APU. Come on, ground power. Everybody's like waiting. Alright, seatbelts off. I think if we go down here and actually set the parking brake, we will get ground power available. Yeah, there we go. Okay, ground power is available. Let's shut down the engine. We'll keep the APU coming up here. And you'll hear all the people going, finally. Alright, let's do a replay of that landing. How far back should we go? It was pretty straightforward, wasn't it? Not quite that far. I guess that's good right there. Which way we want to look? That one's pretty boring. Let's see how the scenery looks out this way. You know what? We'll do this. I never do this view on the replay. Where are my tunes? I'll get my landing final tune in here. Here we go. Festival. Alright. Off we go. Thanks for watching, guys. If you stuck around. Having some fun here on a Tuesday afternoon. Till next time, bye. Alright. Thanks again, guys. Bye.